welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. The Friendship Torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Park in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Jones is out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And you hear fans joke about Junior, calling him the general manager. But, Greg, it's not that far from the truth. The front office has started to consult with him on player moves.
It's not the worst idea given how invested this team is with Junior. They both want the best for the franchise. Junior has earned the right to have input on that roster.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by San Antonio. And Junior throws it down. And, Greg, something that might be on Junior's mind. He'll be a free agent at the end of this season.
Junior has a lot to think about as he heads into the open market. If he stays with the team or if he goes where he goes, hopefully he's been able to push that out of his head until the end of the season. All the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles, a rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Now, here's Doncic. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota.
You simply can't fall asleep if you're guarding Junior. Just gets up and over. The defense makes it look easy.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jones, the pass to Aldridge. Now DeRozan. Outside, Jones. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Junior. Spurs trail by 3. Jones kicks to Aldridge. Back to Jones. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Porzingis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Pass to Aldridge. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Nice D from Porzingis.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Kleber. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Jones, the pass to DeRozan. The high post shot. Kleber with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Junior. And it's in there.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. This is to Aldridge. Over Porzingis. And it's Aldridge missing. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Feeds it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, you better look out now because Junior's in rhythm and he's going to be and has been a problem.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Park. And Junior throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's DeRozan. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Pass to Doncic. Yes, that goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Ball's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Vassell. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
DeRozan, the 15-footer, good.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, pardon me.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Parks' shot is off. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Vassell. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. And stolen by Cauley Stein. To the inside. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Vassell. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Mills. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Cauley Stein's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here is Pirtle. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Mills. Off target with his three. Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic kicks to Junior. Outside, Ball. Over Gay. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson finds Brunson. Junior with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now here's Richardson. 11 points in the game. Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
On the court for the Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Junior in at the 3 spot. Mavericks leading by 15. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Timberwolves, was a driven player. He tallied 50 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. You'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And stolen by White. Gay in the corner. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That's good from Richardson.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Junior. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Richardson with it. 15 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. In transition, here come the Spurs. White, wide open, he fired. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 17. To the middle, and Junior throws it down.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Fades away. And that one hits back iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, if Junior gets good position on the interior, look out. It's an easy finish. Nice dunk.
Spurs trail by 21. Jones the pass to Gay. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
What a memorable way to cap off that move. Finishes with a flourish.
To the paint. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Gay outside. With the shot, it's deflected. Kleber against Gay. Kleber kicks to Junior. Back to Kleber. Here's Park. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Junior's got 26.
Well, if Junior's this close to the bucket, you know he's not going to pass up an opportunity.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Trey Lyles' status. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Jones. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Kleber slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's DeRozan. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's Richardson. And Junior throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Aldridge. Doncic against White. Passes it to Gay. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shoots from 8, and it's Gay getting it to go. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The offensive rebound. Porzingis. Aldridge with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's good from long range. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. They get it back. And the pass to Vassell. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now here's Walker. Mills dishes to Walker. With the floater and the rejection by Cauley Stein. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Mavericks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vassell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hardaway up top, guarded by Walker. Cauley Stein kicks to Junior. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Dallas. Going on. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Gang and Aldridge are up front. Jones is out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to DeRozan. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him.
It's Jones on the wing. Brunson covering. Jones looking for an opening. Out to White from outside the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Junior throws it down.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And here's White. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pulls up, high post. Misses off the right iron.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes to Gay. Over Porzingis. Gay can't hit.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Brunson, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. White finds Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Gay hits them both. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference. I love to see unselfish play from Junior. Takes the assist rather than forcing a shot of his own.
To the inside. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Aldridge. Jones has got 8 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Offensive rebound, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Outside DeRozan. Fade away. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Doncic against White. Rudy Gay on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. And Junior throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Richardson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Free throw no good for Junior. No in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we all like to see it. And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Mills, that one good for 2. Mills has got 7.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Finney Smith, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And there's the pass to Park. Now here's Powell. He kicks to Burke. Pass to Park. Johnson right side. Pass to Junior. Another shot, and Doncic lays it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Doncic. James Johnson is out there with Junior. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Powell in at center. Gay can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Passes it to Park. Doncic against White. Inside, here's Park, and Junior throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Aldridge finds Gay. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Junior. Johnson with the block.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Tyler Zeller. Luka Samanic. Keldon Johnson.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Spurs shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Samanic passes to Zeller. Outside, Jones. Pocket 6. Here's Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Yep, that one goes in there. Junior's got 49 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Samanic. Outside DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here are the Mavericks now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The pass to Powell. Burke with it, working on Jones. Doncic outside.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones finds DeRozan. And that one's good. Samanic just got his first basket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final. Hits it again. Wow.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Outside, Jones. Zeller passes to Samanic. Johnson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Johnson against DeRozan. Teardrop shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Can they get it? He gets that one.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Now Burke. Pass to Junior. And here is Johnson. Pass to Burke. Fires, high post. They grab their own miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Outside, Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton.
One shot.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night. Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Burke looking over the floor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.